Officer, you got a small dick, officer. You got a
Everybody
small
come here.
dick.
Everybody.
Hey, officer, you're a pussy.
No, he can't.
I
He
was
didn't hear
screaming
us. He didn't
that.
hear
I
us.
was
He didn't
screaming
hear
that.
us.
I was
Okay,
screaming
listen,
that. He
listen,
heard
listen.
that.
Okay,
Listen,
Alright.
listen.
giving you and your lawyers 5
Oh
more
shit,
minutes,
hold on.
okay?
All right.
Yeah, no
Thank you,
problem, Judge. You
Judge.
look good,
What's
Judge. You
going
look
on?
good.
What's
Okay.
going
You're
on?
looking good,
Alright.
Judge.
What's going on,
Looking
Chip?
good.
What's going on, Chip?
All right. It's a lose.
What?
Here's what I just
Of
overheard
course,
now.
of course. They just
Here's what I
countered
just
their own
heard.
counter.
From basically even if they decide to let you go, right? There's no month, no charge, no nothing. They're all gonna rearrest you for what happened at the prison, and use that as time to go search all your bullshit.
What
Wait,
happened?
what do
The
you
fuck
mean?
happened
What
at the
happened
prison?
You guys held somebody hostage.
I wasn't there for that.
So
I
what do
wasn't there for
what do
that.
we
I
get
also wasn't
charged
there
Yeah.
for that.
What
so-
do we
Some of
get
us weren't
charged
there
with?
for that.
Kidnapping?
Yep. And they're gonna
okay.
arrest you, process you, and then use that as
Bro,
a basis
I'm
to
outta
hold
here.
you guys.
Wait,
Not
what
everyone
if
was
that
here.
guy doesn't press
For
charges?
Holding someone hostage.
No.
They can't like link two.
No.
different things.
That's not why they're gonna raid your properties. They're gonna have the warrants signed, but they're gonna use that as the reason to hold you while they execute those warrants.
All right, listen, Chip. There's
So
only one
I-
thing we can do. You get a hold of cuffs. You come back in here, right? You get us all out of these cuffs, and we make a run for it. We get the fuck out of
Yo,
here.
That's not happening.
what if we get
That's not happening.
what if we get that one guy to say he really wasn't a hostage?
There was too many.
It doesn't
There was
matter.
too many
They're
witnesses.
gonna win. They're
Well,
playing
what
every
if-
card. They're moving the goalposts every
What
time
if-
I try and do
Joe, I
something.
ain't gonna
But what if
lie,
the
you-
hostage
moving-
says
they're
that he
moving
doesn't want to press
everything.
charges?
It doesn't matter. They're still gonna
Wait,
do it,
why
and
are
then
they
they
able
What
to
then
if
they
we
then
just
you
I
plead
don't
not
get it.
What if we
guilty.
just fight it?
Why-
Like, this
why are
whole
they
thing
just, like-
doesn't even- it's
They
not
just
even
want
valid.
they just want to fucking raid all your shit, and
But
it's
how
they're
are
doing
they gonna
everything
raid
They
they
need to
can.
do it
It's not
legally.
valid
to
raid, bro.
Yeah, but
they're raiding
I know,
You should
I
fight them.
know.
But why
It
are
doesn't
they
matter.
able
They
to do
sign it,
that?
and then the recourse is we fight it afterwards. It's such bullshit.
Okay,
I
I
agree with all you
no.
guys.
We
I
should
have a
fight it
question.
right now. We
We're
gotta fight
fighting
it right
this
now.
shit.
How
listen,
are
we gotta
they
go
able
fight
to
it in
just
front of
wait?
We have to
Wait,
everybody.
fight.
I don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
right.
There's
We
no
have to
court
put.
going on, and like there's a bunch of shit going on.
Listen. Guys, listen. We gotta put public pressure on them. We have to fight it in front of the public with everybody watching and everybody because what
We
they're
need to
doing
make-
is unlawful.
The
We
thing
can make all
is-
the
thing
gangs
is,
outrage
we're
and murder
getting
them.
Fucked
The thing
on the
is-
back end. Like
Well,
we
here's
need
the
to do
thing,
this
here's the
all in
thing.
front of everyone.
The search and seizure warrants are getting signed literally right now. They don't give a fuck.
Okay,
Because if the searches
We're
and
not doing
seizures
this
are
in court.
based,
So the judge doesn't give a
I
fuck.
don't
Is
get
what you're
it.
saying.
They
The
just
judge
sent
is fucking
3
useless.
offers. Like when
Yeah.
we're in
The
this room.
cops don't
not
sign the
signing it.
warrants. The cops don't sign
The
the
judge
warrants.
does.
Can we get the judge in
Like,
here?
can we do court?
can't talk to
here,
the
maybe?
judge
Yeah.
ex
I don't get
parte.
it. What?
we can.
All right. Well, listen. Get us to the court. Get us to the
So,
court.
so we're just
All right.
not
Can we
doing
publicly
court. So
speak?
we're just not doing court. We're just all.
You guys are just getting raided. That's what it seems like. Yeah, this
Fight
is.
the charges.
We
Yeah.
have to fight it. Hey, Chip.
All right.
I need you to go out there and fight it and do everything you can
Okay,
possibly
I'll-
do
I'll-
for us.
I'll
I need you
I'm gonna try.
I need you to put your fucking balls on the
All
table.
of
I need
this
you to
is
lay
just
your balls
being
on the
done on the
table
back end. No
and show them
court.
what you got. You hear me?
All right. Yep. Come on. All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
And
Come on.
prosecutors,
Let's
if you
go.
can hear me, who are using the judge's chambers, if we can come back out as well.
All right. We're ready.
Everyone in the courtroom,
I'm gonna start objecting, yo.
recess is now ended. Court is back in session, so we ask for you to remain silent.
Get up.
At this time.
Sorry, my bad.
Fuck you, ugly bitch.
You come
Was
let
it?
Mr. Carbone sit down. Shack
Yeah.
on.
Fucking knew it.
Okay. Prosecutor Farraco, can you please come back out of here?
Means the world to me that you're here, Luciano. Means the world to me that you're here.
Scout's honor.
Honor, we're here today with the state to present to the courts 8 counts of an attempted murder on law enforcement officers on the night of February the 8th, 2025. They executed a high-risk warrant at the property of one Tomasi Papado and one Z Carbone. While they were executing their warrant, the defendants opened fire on the executing law enforcement officers that were there to arrest those involved in said RICO file that we presented earlier. The state would like to press charges for attempted murder on LEOs for each individual that are standing here before us today.
I don't know who shot first.
With that said, we would also like to reiterate to the court that we did come up with a plea bargain for these charges. And if this does move forward, and with your permission, I would like to uphold these charges of attempted murder on an LEO and continue our case forward. The defense here is going to claim that all 9 of these individuals are innocent. With that said, and I'm not quite sure how they were going to propose that, but you know, they're going to have their case up here in court today. That being said, during the gunfight, they were under direct fire and with ballistic evidence confirming that the defendants did intend to kill. We are going to present that evidence today here in court for you.
Okay, the defense, you may step up and make your opening statement.
Your Honor, I'd like to start off this argument by counting the number of defendants here. The prosecution just stated there was 9. There are indeed, in fact, 12. So already we're off to start where we don't even have our facts in order. The prosecution is claiming that these gentlemen had a warrant that was signed, that was executed for all of their arrests. And with said warrant, nothing was approved. I have not yet received a single signed warrant for any of the actions that occurred that day. In addition, all these gentlemen who were alleged to be involved are residents of the Callisto. Outside of the Callisto, you'll find a sign that says no trespassing. You will be shot. The alleged officers involved were given plenty of warning that since they were trespassing as a result of the illegal warrant that was executed on their property, none of this should stand firm.
Okay. Before the prosecution comes forward, presenting any evidence they have or witnesses, etc., I feel the need to clear the record and set the record straight. Being the only judge in the city, I would like to put on the record that there was no warrant signed on February 8th in regards to a raid at the address in question. So we are going to put that on the record. However, the prosecution can proceed with the case in terms of submitting any other evidence, witness testimony, etc.
He's heating up.
We're not just fighting for us, we're fighting for the people.
Mr.
The
Carbone,
city.
I appreciate your passion.
police
I
have
need you
been
to remain
unlawful to
silent.
us
I
all.
need you to remain silent or you will get
Sorry,
stuck with
I
charges,
apologize.
okay?
Your Honor, we would like to sidebar. 1 second.
Very well, counsels may approach. Mr.
Sidebar,
Carbone.
he's ballsy now.
Or, excuse me, Mr.
Yeah.
Carbone's lawyer.
He's tripping over his words.
Oh, doing this outside the public again. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
They're
Mhm.
scared of the people.
just like they like to
Listen,
do.
people,
Behind the
They're
public.
setting us up. And you
Sir,
know
I
it.
still
We
need
know
you to
it.
remain quiet.
They're
I
doing
will
this done.
charge you with
Oh,
contempt of
I thought
court.
you-
Sorry,
okay?
sorry,
I thought you
apologize.
Sorry,
guys
Judge.
decided.
Sorry, Judge. You look good, Judge. You look good. Mano.
You do too. I just need you to just stay quiet a little longer.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. What's up?
Still doing this behind the public, though, per usual.
Mr. Carter, you look like a piece of shit sitting there, you motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
On God, he does.
Look like a fucking piece of shit, you ref. You fucking setting us up, you
Fucking rat.
Yeah, flip me off. Flip me off. Wait till we counter you for doing what you did. Wait till you say, you set us up. You set us up, Mr. Carter.
Who is that? Is that
Remember,
Mr.
you're the one who
Papado?
gave me the chain.
Yeah,
Remember,
I'm gonna
you gave
fucking
me the
take-
chain.
I'm gonna
Because
take
I
that
asked
chain.
you
I'm
to
gonna
be
wrap it
quiet.
around your
Tomasi
balls and
gave
fucking
me
take
the
your balls
chain.
off.
It's Mr.
Man,
Carter.
sit your ass
Mr.
down, bitch.
Carter. Who, I
Cameron?
don't know who's talking, but you
I
just
thought we were
promised
being
me
good
you'd be
boys.
quiet, and I can't have the
Well,
conversation.
Mr. Judge, Officer
Judge, the
Carter's,
officer stood
he's
up
talking to us,
and
gave
Mr.
middle
Judge.
fingers.
Then
So maybe
everyone
we
needs to
should
be
do something
quiet,
about this,
okay?
because Officer Carter, he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He gave us the middle finger. That was mean.
He just flipped us off.
That was so mean.
He's taunting us, Bird.
Wait, just lower the voice just a little bit, please. Just a wee bit. That's all I ask.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth. Who are you talking to?
I'm just making a simple request.
I don't believe anything you fucking people say. Fuck you people. All you people wearing those fucking cops, you're a disgrace to that badge you wear in your chest. You're fuck.
She's the
Oh my
OC.
Dirty.
I
Dirty.
thought we had good rapport in the yard.
Absolutely not. Dirty pigs. Fuck yourself.
Hey, we got your phones. We got your BMXs.
Whisper.
Get your phones. You didn't sign a warrant. There was no warrant. You trespassed into our home.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm not playing.
Whisper.
I'm DLC, man.
Oh,
DLC.
that's
Fucking
DOC. I
DLC.
love DOC. DOC's cool.
DLC, can you leave
Oh,
me
okay,
alone?
never mind. We
I
like
thought
the
that was
DLC.
awesome.
Absolutely.
I fuck with you.
They were good to us. They were good to us.
Yeah.
Hey,
yes,
y'all better
ma'am.
let him in, yo.
Trust me, I'll give him a little bit of an ear talking to you about this.
Sir.
Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But
Thank
all I
you.
ask is that we just keep it down just
Yes,
tiny
ma'am.
bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Free my
gentlemen.
niggas.
Of course.
I object. I object.
Shut it. Get Herbert out of here.
Herbert,
Free
you're a
the guy,
bitch. You
Twitter.
can suck my dick.
They didn't do it. They didn't do it.
That's some great work over
Hell yeah.
Hold on, let me get in there. Let me go, twin.
Take him to jail.
I swear to God, I'll air this bitch out.
Take him to jail.
I'm trying to sit down and be civil.
Let's get him out of here.
Yeah, send him back.
You're looking good. Looking professional. Looking good.
That's nice.
You touch me, I swear to God, I'll be in here with them.
No, miss, step out of the way, please.
That guy's a fucking superhero.
Herbert, man.
Hey, Herbert. He's a good man, Herbert.
You,
He's a
you
good
touch
man.
me, I'm telling you right now.
Defendant as a witness.
Does he, Mr. Carbone, do you want to take the stand?
I'd prefer to go back in my seat.
Okay, you may go back to your seat.
You may go back to your seat.
Absolutely.
Now you look stupid, huh? Now you look stupid.
Fuck him up.
Now you look stupid, huh?
Yeah, look
Now
at
you
him.
look good.
Look at him.
This lawyer doesn't even know the
Yeah,
rules.
no,
Well, all right, sir, I'm holding you under contempt. You will be jailed after this trial for contempt of court, okay? I've asked you 5 different times to not talk out during the case, so you will be slapped with a contempt charge at the end of this case, okay? So you are going back to jail.
Who's he talking
Who?
to?
Me?
He's talking to the boss.
Shit.
What did I do?
You keep talking out during court. We've had conversations several times, so you're getting hit
Just
with contempt at
apologize.
the end of this trial.
Oh,
Okay?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge. Judge, I'm sorry. Please, no. Please, don't do
Tell him
this.
how good he
I'm
looks.
sorry.
No, it won't happen again.
I
Please,
gave
no.
you
See,
5
see, he
chances.
looks
I
good.
think
See, he
that's
looks
kind
good.
of
All right,
again.
right.
more than one.
Hey, Judge, I promise it won't happen again. I promise.
Tell him he looks
well,
good.
You're still gonna get hit with contempt of court, but I believe that it
No.
won't happen.
Tell him he looks good.
You look good, Judge. You look good.
Mr. Prosecutor, while the
Yeah,
defense, if they so choose, does want to take the stand, they can. As he doesn't want to, we can't force him to. You are able to call anyone else who was there besides all the gentlemen that you are directly charging.
That's fine.
You're welcome to present any other statements of facts or anything like that during this time, as well as the defense will be able
Yeah,
to.
absolutely. We would like to call one Russ Carter.
Oh shit.
That fucking bitch.
Pussy.
Bailiff, would you mind swearing in the witness?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do you swear to tell the truth? Nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Your Honor, the witness is now sworn in.
Okay, prosecution, you may begin.
Mr. Carter, can you tell me where you were the night of the shooting at Callisto?
At the Callisto Hotel.
Okay. And based on your observation, can you tell me what transpired that night between the hours of 9 p.m. and 11 a.m., 11 p.m.?
Tomasi had called a meeting with Mr. Carbone and had gathered everybody into the meeting room, which is inside the door on the right underneath the staircase. In doing so, they had just gotten out of police custody by Mr. Harris, allegedly taking a cop hostage, and had escaped. During the time of the meeting, they discussed many events that had gone down within the past couple weeks obamongst the Mafia themselves. Shortly
Objection,
after
your side?
that,
You may continue.
thank you. Shortly after that, lights had been seen from the front lawn. Some other members of the Mafia had been, just now returning back to the Callisto at the time, had gone up the elevator and had seen the lights on the front porch. Shortly after that, over the Mafia radio channel of 196.2, the screams were coming over the radio that the police were here and that they were being raided. They all frantically grabbed their weapons, ran to the front door, ran to the top of the staircase, barricaded themselves on the rooftop, and began firing at any officer who entered the property or was around the premises. Molotovs were being thrown, bombs were going off, shots were fired, Class 1 and Class 2 fire. It was mayhem. Myself, I ran into the lounge of the Callisto and sat behind the bar and surrendered myself to the first officer to come through the door. I was then cuffed and placed into the PD vehicle and was taken to VWPD under the protection of the Los Santos Police Department as a CI.
Okay, thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, defense, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
So was he a CI or was he undercover? He was a bitch. He was a fucking bitch.
How are we doing, sir?
Good.
Good.
I think so.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, sir. You mentioned on the night of this incident that you were on the radio, 196.2.
Correct,
Were you,
amongst other radios, yes.
Amongst other radios, okay. And you claim that they were frantic. This is something that you heard directly?
Can you rephrase the question?
What can you give me perhaps a quote of something that you heard directly on the radio?
Holy shit, holy fuck, the cops are here, holy fuck, the police are on the front lawn. Does that sum it up?
Yeah, okay. And whereabouts were you exactly during this event?
As I stated before, I was in the meeting room until everyone frantically ran out of the meeting room, and then I tucked behind the bar where I was then detained by an officer and taken outside and put into the squad car, as stated before.
Okay. And, I think this has kind of sort of come to new light that, you were indeed an officer this entire time. Is that correct, sir?
Correct.
Okay. And as part of your, I guess, the supposed undercover operation, you've been sort of implanted, we'll say it, into the Mafia. Is that correct?
I don't think that's what we're here for, but yes, I'll entertain it.
Okay. And based on that, association with the alleged Mafia here, have you committed crimes with them in the past?
I've been associated, yes.
Okay. I just checked your current file, and it seems your record has been expunged. But prior to that, would you happen to know the quantity of murder of an LEO, attempted murder of an LEO charges that you had prior?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
This leads to the witness's character as well as, sort of his credibility.
As it stands right now, his record is expunged, so I'm going to say objective sustained. Move on, counselor.
You were saying?
No further questions.
Very well. The witness is dismissed. Prosecution, do you have any other facts or statements or witnesses to bring forward?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
Okay. Or witnesses to call forward, anything that to bring to court this time?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to call Mr. Tomasi Papado to the stand.
Okay, Mr. Papado, do you want to take the stand?
No, I think I'm okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, he does not
Okay.
want to take the stand, counselor.
At this time, I'll take Mr. Oxy to the stand as well then.
All right, so you know what? I'll go to the stand. Why not? Fuck it.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Your Honor, for the record, defendants are able to take the stand if they choose to. So I just wanted to kind of let that be known to the courts.
Correct. Mr. Carbone did not choose to in your case. So
Right,
it looks
right. In my
wants
case, he
to.
didn't.
Yes.
Right.
You like asked him. Yeah.
Wonder why.
Because he has a lawyer.
I'm afraid of publicly speaking.
Would you swear him in, or
I can't. I'm
Wonder
having.
why you
a
guys
pro-
didn't
I'm
accept your
cuffed,
own.
so I'm having a
Mr.
hard time.
Silk, do you want to uncuff him and then swear him in?
Question for later.
Raise your hand for me, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Your Honor, the witness is now sworn in.
Mr. Tomasi, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, boss. Yourself?
I'm doing
Huh?
well. Okay.
Supposed to
On
say
the
I do.
on the night in
I thought
question,
so too, but fuck it.
the 8th, I believe it was, Saturday.
$20.
Could you
He says
could
go
you tell
fuck
me
yourself.
whereabouts you were? Sort of
Deal.
between the hours of
Deal?
9 p.m.
Deal.
and midnight.
Yeah, absolutely. I was inside the HQ cooking dinner. I was making a pasta bolognese, and I was watching TV.
Okay. And you know, would you be able to describe to me sort of the next series of events that led to knocks on your door?
Yeah, of course. We saw the lights. Everybody was talking about the lights. Okay, and I actually opened the door and went outside with my hands up to talk to the police officers. And then I was talking to them. I said, "What's going on? What's happening? I'm having some pasta bolognese, and you guys are disrupting my peace in my home." And they said, "It doesn't matter. Put your hands up, blah, blah, blah." They start waving their guns around. At this point, you can tell that, I'm not there mentally. I'm very scared. They're waving their guns. They're waving them around. They're pointing them at me, very scared, right? And I ask them, what's going on? What's happening? And they say, "Oh, well, we got a warrant. We got a warrant," and yada, yada. And I said, "All right, no problem. Can I see the warrant, please?" They then responded saying, "No, you cannot see the warrant. Put your hands up and don't move." Matter of fact, they said, "Put your hands up, you dirty Italian pig, you fucking guinea. You better put your fucking hands up or we're going to blow your head off." That's exactly what they said word for word. And, that was very...
That's hearsay.
That was very disrespectful to me. I didn't like that at all. So, of course, I was talking to them. At first, I was starting to think to myself, I don't think these are police officers. These could be fake police officers just dressed up as police officers. So, fearing for my life, as they wouldn't show me the warrant, I ran inside, and they then proceeded to force their way into my home without showing a warrant and start waving their guns around.
Okay. And now you mentioned that they didn't perhaps identify themselves properly. Did you happen to ask them for any badges?
Not that I can recall.
Did they present you any badges, anything like that?
No, they did not present the badge. They didn't say anything. We were just talking about the warrant because I wanted to see the warrant, and they refused to show it to me.
Okay. And would you be able to describe the outfit that these alleged officers were wearing?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm having a hard time remembering exactly what they were wearing, but they were definitely wearing police outfits. They had police outfits on.
Okay. Would it be perhaps like a Mr. Russ Carter here? Was he in uniform?
Oh yeah, Mr. Carter was definitely there.
No,
I believe on the
excuse me, not
scene.
Mr. Carter, like dressed like Mr. Carter. Were they in officers' uniforms, or were they?
Yes, they were all in officer uniforms. Yes, they were in officer uniforms, and yes, they were.
Okay.
And they were also, if I could recall, I believe most of them had masks on and helmets on, so I had a hard time seeing their face.
Okay, so you weren't able to physically identify who these alleged
Absolutely
officers were.
not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And you weren't provided a warrant, correct?
No, I was not provided a warrant. No, I was not.
Okay. And you mentioned afterwards, you ran inside, and at this time, were you fearing for your life, sir?
Of course, I was terrified, and I don't know if you guys got family. Everybody in the audience, the judge, I'm sure you got family. I'm sure you got kids. I'm sure you got a family back at home, and
No.
if somebody were to bust their way through your front door waving what it looked to be like assault rifles, you would be very scared and you'd be very terrified. And when I looked over and I saw my family, and they were all scared like that, I'm sure you can imagine the fear that was going through us. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. That'll be all the questions for on the defense side, Your Honor.
Does the prosecution wish to cross-examine?
We do, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Papado. How you doing? It
Not too bad.
good, good, good. On the night of the raid,
Mhm.
you said you were eating a bowl of bolognese.
Yep, I was eating bolognese inside.
Okay, okay. Were those fresh tomatoes?
Huh?
They canned tomatoes.
Objection relevance?
I'm getting there.
You may
They
continue.
canned
with your
tomatoes, or
question.
were they fresh tomatoes?
It was actually prepared for me already when I got there, so I couldn't tell you.
And you do have a chef on staff?
No, not that I know of.
All right. After you were done with your bowl of bolognese, all right, what happened in regards to your meeting that led to the events that evening?
I plead the fifth, Your Honor. Plead the fifth.
Was there a meeting in regards to any events prior to that night?
Huh? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up.
I'm speaking up, sir.
Yeah, but can you
Hear-
speak clear, please? Sounds
you
like you got
could
a
hear
dick in your
Chip-
mouth.
Excuse me?
Well, you can hear me. I'm speaking up. No.
Just repeat the
Does
question.
that
for
count?
I'm
one
Does
sorry,
more
that
Your
time.
Honor.
count?
That's the last time I'm gonna talk like that. I promise you. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You can't help yourself. I understand.
Is that
Yeah, it's
20
hard
bucks?
for me.
All right. Just prosecutor, ask him the question one more time.
The meeting that you had that night of the raid, was there anything specific that you were discussing with your family that could possibly have led to that raid?
No, absolutely not. Not that I recall.
Okay, no further questions.
Okay. Witness is dismissed.
This is where they're gonna show the audio.
Thank you.
Chance of anyone else to call.
Your Honor, I must say, you look absolutely phenomenal.
That's
Model.
fantastic. I appreciate you. I don't get that
Absolutely.
too often.
Good fucking job.
Objection, Your
Defense
Honor.
of anybody
Ask-
else?
I do.
One moment, sir.
You did alright.
Boss.
You didn't do too
Good
bad.
fucking job.
You did all right, boss.
Absolutely.
It's like he said.
The question before the
one
court
should
Pulled out a
today
gun.
has nothing to do with the legality of the raid. The warrant was not signed. We're not here to question the legality of the raid. We're here to determine and deliberate whether or not these individuals before the court are guilty or not guilty of attempted murder on a law enforcement officer. There's not been a case like this tried before in this city. So the precedent is on me to set. The question before the courts is whether or not these individuals knew that these individuals conducting the raid were law enforcement or not. And while you have a right to defend your home and your property against intruders, law enforcement
Foreign and
personnel,
domestic.
you don't have a right to shoot and kill. And while the warrant was not signed at the time, you did not know that. And to use that as a defense for killing these people when that fact was not known to you at the time of the raid is not a basis in which you can say that you attempted to kill and shoot at these law enforcement officers. With that being said, it is my belief that everyone in this room on trial today were fully aware and did know that all the individuals that they shot at were law enforcement officers. And while nothing you're being sentenced for today has anything to do with the failed warrant, and while your lawyers can take legal action against that incident, you're on trial today for the fact of 8 counts of attempted murder against an LEO. And I do believe, and the courts do believe, that you were all fully aware that these were law enforcement officers, and you decided to take action against them, deadly force against them, and it is not legal regardless of the circumstances. If the courts were under the belief you did not know these individuals, that they were not in uniform, that they did not have marked vehicles, lights, and sirens, and that you did not believe these were officers,
Yeah, but this isn't about
it could
that.
have been
If they
different.
search our house and shit
But that isn't
based off of this,
the case.
we're gonna lose
However,
more than that. It's not about the money.
moving to
It's about the
sentencing,
blueprints.
due to the surroundings of the incident itself, I'm not happy about it. To have law enforcement avoid the justice system altogether and not getting the warrant signed is its own avenue that I advise to be, pursued. And I advise you all to take your lawyers and pursue against that. In terms of sentencing, I am of the belief that time served will not put any of you back in jail at this time. And while I do find you all guilty of attempted murder of an LEO on all 8 counts, you're not going to go back to jail. I do believe that you've served enough time in jail for this charge, and the other case being dismissed is dismissed for the time being. So, with that being said, you all are going to be sentenced for attempted murder of an LEO, 8 counts. As for the fine attached to that,
This is good, right? Herb, you got that?
the 8 counts of it at 30,000. What does that put us at? Like 240?
I'll pay your fine, twin.
240 each. So at this time, officers, all gentlemen, you will be found guilty of attempted murder of an LEO, 8 counts. Time served will roll over. There's no jail time associated with this. You all will be remanded into custody, transported to the nearest police station, charged $240,000, and immediately released. You're all free to go after getting fined for those charges. The case is going to be closed.
guys.
Let's go, Bert.
Let's go.
Bye,
Yep.
ugly bitch.
Corruption!
Excellent work.
You
Bye,
tried.
ugly bitch.
You
Bye,
tried.
ugly bitch.
I'll see you soon.
You
You
ain't
tried.
got shit.
You tried.
I'll be on soon.
Fuck yourself,
Yeah.
Russ.
We will be seeing you soon, Mr. Carter.
Are we getting taken out of cuffs now or later?
You're getting transferred to the BPD because you have charges you're getting processed for.
Well, I'll see you soon, Russ.
Okay, so one more time. One more time.
Yes, I am on this tack. Listen
Bro, I
up.
can't even know
They
how
are
old
getting
you are.
taken downstairs to the bottom of the
Yeah.
courthouse.
Yeah,
They
real
are going to
quick,
be
so let me go
transported
ahead
to
and-
BPD.
Period.
And then they will be charged for 8 counts of attempted murder of an LEO, and they will be released.
Hey, ain't nobody saw shit neither.
Hey, thank you, everybody,
We
for
still
coming.
need
Thank
2
you, everybody, for
helicopters to
coming.
take them
What
from
a
here to
pleasure.
BPD.
Where the fuck is Sanchez go?
Baby daddy. I have no idea.
Wait, what? Who the fuck is your baby
Go
daddy?
punch Russ.